why do we work? The answer is far more complex and personal than most organizations assume. For decades, workplaces have been engineered around a mythical average worker, a compliant, ladder-climbing figure who responds predictably to standardized incentives. This model, rooted in industrial-era thinking that prized control and efficiency above all else, is now crumbling under the weight of a more diverse, knowledge-driven economy. The pandemic brutally exposed its flaws, as rigid hierarchies and procedures gave way to the necessity of trust, flexibility, and rapid adaptation. We are left with a critical question: if people are motivated by vastly different things, how can we possibly manage them effectively? The solution lies in moving beyond job titles and skills to understand the deeper motivational currents that define how people engage with their work. Extensive research across global workforces has identified 6 primary archetypes, or fluid motivational patterns, that shatter the concept of the average employee. These are not rigid personality boxes but dynamic profiles that help explain what truly energizes a person. First are the givers, who find purpose in making a difference for others. They are collaborative, empathetic, and driven by trust and service. Operators seek consistency, clear expectations, and team harmony, often viewing work as a stable component of life rather than a core identity. Artisans are defined by quality and craft, taking deep pride in mastery and often preferring independent work to perfect their skills. Explorers crave learning, change, and practical stimulation, driving on variety and the freedom to build new competencies. Strivers are oriented toward achievement, recognition, and upward mobility, measuring success through comparison and tangible progress. Finally, pioneers are future shapers who take bold risks, commit to long-term visions, and often see their work as an inseparable part of who they are. Most individuals lean toward one dominant pattern while exhibiting traits of others, and these preferences can shift over a lifetime. A young striver might mellow into a giver or an artisan later in their career. This framework provides a powerful language for self-awareness and for designing work that fits the human, rather than forcing the human to fit the work. When motivational patterns are ignored, even well-intentioned policies can demoralize. A company that eliminates fast-track promotions to promote fairness might inadvertently disengage its many striver employees, for whom recognition and advancement are essential fuel. Similarly, hiring and evaluation systems built unconsciously around a single archetype, often the striver, create hidden friction, leaving other talented individuals feeling mismatched and drained. The practical application is transformative. For managers, it means moving from generic leadership to tailored engagement. A striver may need clear goals and public recognition, while an artisan requires autonomy and resources to hone their craft. A pioneer needs room to experiment with a bold vision, and an operator thrives with predictable processes and a conflict-free environment. Role design itself must evolve from merely matching skills to actively aligning motivation. This approach can drastically reduce misplacement and burnout by ensuring people are in jobs that energize, not just employ, them. Leaders themselves are not exempt from this dynamic, they bring their own archetypal wiring to their roles. A leader's core motivation inevitably shapes the culture they build, for better or worse. A control-oriented operator might create a highly structured, detail-focused environment, while a pioneer might champion constant reinvention. Stress and conflict often arise from a clash between a leader's innate drives and the motivational needs of their team. Understanding one's own archetype is therefore a critical leadership tool, illuminating both strengths and blind spots. Furthermore, effective support and wellness initiatives must be motivationally aware. An operator needs predictable workloads to manage stress, while an explorer requires new challenges, and a giver needs a sense of authentic connection to their team. Ultimately, this is an invitation to rebuild our approach to work from the ground up. It argues that the highest performance and deepest satisfaction come not from standardizing people, but from systematizing personalization. By recognizing the 6 core motivations, we can create teams that leverage their diverse fuels, design roles that people are passionate to fill, and build organizations that are as adaptable and human as the people within them. The future of work isn't about finding the perfect average worker, it's about creating an environment where every individual's unique drive is recognized, valued, and harnessed.